Hello everyone, it's Kaiju Studios Yutukin and I'm back here with the Pipecleaner recreation of the Ultimasaurus, aka the ultimate threat. This is right here is the Pipecleaner recreation of the hybrid dinosaur known as the Ultimasaurus, of course, from the now cancelled Jurassic Park toy line, Chaos Effect, from the year 1997 I believe it was. Here's some screenshots right here of the figure right here. That's the adult Ultimasaurus right there, that was never released. It was cancelled at the last minute. Now there is a baby Ultimasaurus figure that's out there somewhere, and people have collected figures, that are rare now, of course, and made their own customizations of the Ultimasaurus, whether it be with Mattel or Hasbro or, just in whatever shape or form they've created this hybrid dinosaur. And after watching a lot of videos of the Ultimasaurus, it has inspired me to make my own version out of Pipecleaners, right here. So this is the Ultimasaurus right here. As you can see, this is the full body length right there of the dinosaur. It's got the horns, it's got the frill right here. It's supposed to be a hybrid of multiple dinosaurs. It's a hybrid of a Tyrannosaurus, a Triceratops, a Velociraptor, an Ankylosaurus, and a Stegosaurus. It's got the head of the Triceratops with the beak, the three horns, the jaws of a T-Rex, the arms and legs of a Velociraptor. It's got the back armor of an Ankylosaurus and the spiky tail right here of a Stegosaurus. And I believe it is about the same size as a T-Rex, or maybe slightly bigger. I don't know. But yeah, this is a pretty cool hybrid dinosaur. I've always wanted to make this dinosaur because for me, this has always been the coolest hybrid dinosaur. I'll even go as far to say that I actually like it more than the Indominus Rex. I like the Indominus Rex, but I don't know. I feel like the Ultimasaurus would have been much better because it's such an awesome and bizarre mishmash of different dinosaurs right here. And it really is scary. It really is a scary, large dinosaur that if this actually existed, holy crap, that actually would be terrifying if this existed. But yeah, it's a pretty cool dinosaur, and even though the color is not necessarily accurate because, I don't know what dinosaur would look like this color-wise, but it's still a really cool color. The head is red, the back of it is black, the underside is gray, and then it's counter-shaded with the lighter brown, and then the tail, the very tip of the tail is red right here. Kind of like a blade tail. It's more like a blade than an actual tip tail. And this is the club of the Ankylosaurus. I also did forget to mention that. It's a really cool hybrid dinosaur. Here, of course, are the sickle claws of the Velociraptor right here, tinted in red, or colored red. And here are the arms right here. And I kept the arms like this. I'm not a big fan of the arms positioned like this, because in Jurassic Park it has the design of the dinosaurs having their arms like this, pronated wrists like this, when in reality it's been discovered that dinosaurs had their arms like this, because they can't actually twist their arms or rotate their arms like we can. So I like to have the Ultimasaurus or all of my dinosaurs like this. Right here. I don't know, I just think it looks better like that. And here's the mouth of the Ultimasaurus. Here's the yellow. I actually did get the yellow around the eyes. That's a detail right there that I managed to get right. And here are the hills. Not the hills, the horns right here on the side of its head right there. And I decided to add the spikes on it. I don't know if it actually has spikes on the top of its head. I don't know if it does. I think it does. Here's the image again to show you the reference photos I used to make the Ultimasaurus Pipecleaner right here. And what went into the background of making this? Well, after making the T-Rex and Spinosaurus Pipecleaners, I've decided to make more dinosaurs. And right now, I'm sticking to carnivore dinosaurs. I don't know, I just find carnivore dinosaurs more interesting. I find the theropods and the meat-eating dinosaurs far more interesting than the herbivores. I will make some herbivore dinosaurs eventually, but right now I'm making the carnivore dinosaurs. I just find those way more interesting. And I had it in me to actually make a hybrid dinosaur, and specifically the Ultimasaurus. And I don't know if I'll ever make an original hybrid of mine. Like an original, like in the style of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I don't know if I will make a hybrid dinosaur of my own recreation. Maybe I could, but right now I'm sticking to the things that are easy to base off of, the reference, you know what I mean? And here's the black striping right here, that's on the legs right there. And also, if you look right here, this actually does look like the striping, the black striping right there, bleeding into the gray. It's pretty similar to the actual design of the Ultimasaurus. Okay, so here we have a closer look at the back right here. And with the back, I decided to make it a dark brown. I don't have enough black pieces, or enough black Pipecleaner strips like this to blend in. But to be honest with you, I think it looks better with the dark brown because it helps the spikes stand out more. And even on the tail spikes are dark brown instead of black. Helps it stand out more. And the striping right here, not 100% accurate because the striping is actually supposed to be more like this, not like this, but again, I did the best I could. I feel like it would be harder to actually do it like that. And plus, I mean, if you look closely, it kind of already looks like it's bleeding into there. Like just a little bit right there. Kind of like on the back right here. And here's the head right there. Here's a closer look at the head. So we've got the head of the Triceratops and the head of the T-Rex, as I've already mentioned, and the horns. And you may notice that one horn looks longer than the other. It was not supposed to be like that, you know, because there was like a piece of metal, because if you look closely, let me see if this thing can focus right here. Yeah, right there. As you can see, metal was kind of exposed right there, and I don't like how metal is always exposed, and you can even see a little bit right there in the horn. So I had to cut out that piece of metal that was exposed, and because of that, this horn is shorter than the other one, but it does give it that sort of battle damage look. And here's the front of the face right there. I don't know, I think the face is a little bit, you know, not aligned up, because this eye right here and this eye are not that aligned up, so let me see. All right, I think that looks a little bit better. But yeah, and there's the yellow right there. Here's the head frill of the Triceratops, and here it is on the backside. And I've seen many design variations of the head frill that it's just a simple shape like that. Sometimes people add like spikes all around it. Sometimes people have it like a design like this, kind of like a crown, if you will, you know, give it that crown appearance to show that the Ultimasaurus is the ultimate king. You know, get it? And yeah, the tail was probably one of the more interesting things to do. It was pretty hard to make, you know, and the tail is very sturdy. You know, I'm feeling it, and you know, it does not come off. It does not feel like it's coming off, but at the same time, it does make the Ultimasaurus stand a little bit difficult. You know, I can't make it stand 100% like this, because it does kind of tip over, because it is very front heavy and very back heavy. Haven't found a way of making dinosaurs, horizontal creatures, stand like this, like without the hands and without the tail touching the ground. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but maybe someday in the future I'll figure that out. Now moving on to the articulation. It has a lot of articulation. The head can move right here. The head can move up, down, side to side. I know it's not an actual, you know, figure of articulation like an SHMA or NECA, but you know, it's still a Pipecleaner. It still has articulation, like it's still able to move. You know, and here's the mouth right here that opens. The tongue can also move. If anything, I'd argue this thing has way more articulation than most SHMA or NECA figures. You know, and I'm surprised that none of the companies have ever decided to make it a fully articulated Ultimasaurus. You know, maybe someday we will, but I don't know. Anyways, the arms can move. It can bend at the elbows. All the fingers can move. Right here, and the hand can move right here. As you can see, the body, well, it can move. It's a little bit harder to do it because of how connected it is, how interconnected it is with the Pipecleaners. And it can kind of move up and down a little bit, but, you know, not that much. Oh, and I did forget to mention the neck. Have to bend the neck you can bend the neck very far down. Up, it takes a little bit more effort to do it, but far down, of course, absolutely. It can look down. It can look down at the humans right here. The legs right here can move. Can bend at the knees, can bend at the ankles. The feet can move, and all the 3 toes can move, and here you can bend it like that, normal shape. And the 4th claw that's right here can also move. You know, can do it on both sides. Here's the sickle claw. Of course it can move, and of course it can position it like that. And finally, the tail. The tail is very well articulated, very posable, and it does not come off. It does not, you know, does not feel poorly made. I think the tail is one of my favorite things about this. It's a really awesome tail. Here's the spikes right here, and it can move right there. I mean, I can't get over how awesome the Ultimasaurus really is. I mean, I can't get over how well made this really was. Aside from the stance, of course. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Here's a brief size comparison between the Ultimasaurus and the other Jurassic Park theropod dinosaurs, as well as 3 different iterations of Godzilla. While it fits perfectly in scale with the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus, it is not meant to be accurate in scale with the Godzilla, since the Ultimasaurus isn't a kaiju. Still though, it does look really neat alongside the other Pipecleaners I've done, as my collection is slowly expanding beyond just kaiju, by including dinosaurs from Jurassic Park and hopefully other prehistoric beasts, whether it be original creations of mine, based on existing property, or based on the actual animals that are now extinct. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This was a pretty cool custom Pipecleaner recreation I wanted to do, especially in the wake of the Jurassic Park 1 and the Jurassic Park 3 stop motion Pipecleaner recreation videos I did. And because I've been watching a lot of Ultimasaur videos, and this was a pretty cool hybrid dinosaur. It's arguably my favorite hybrid dinosaur, more than the Indominus Rex, even though I still like the Indominus Rex. So yeah, this was something I wanted to do, especially since right now I'm kind of taking a break from doing kaiju videos, but next video will be a kaiju related video, more specifically a monsterverse related video. So there you have it right there. Before I end the video, there's a couple things I wanted to say. I'm actually developing a short film that has the Ultimasaurus in it, and it is the main antagonistic character, or at least the main character of the short film that I'm doing. Doesn't have a title yet, but I'm trying to develop the story and trying to develop ideas, and the title itself, of course, about this guy right here, the short film that'll be about the Ultimasaurus. And whether or not you're going to see stop motion animation depicting the T-Rex, the Ultimasaurus, and the Spinosaurus all on screen, you know, fighting with each other or things like that, because I know you guys want to see that. You guys want to see the Ultimasaur fight the Spinosaur, or the Ultimasaur take down the T-Rex, or these two take down, you know, the Ultimasaurus. The same way how I could one day do the Kong and Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla stop motion animation project that I've alluded to in my Fixing the Monstrous Kong. I could do something similar with these guys. And in the future, I do want to make more Pipecleaner dinosaurs and Pipecleaner Jurassic Park, you know, and Jurassic Park things, and also prehistoric creatures. I do want to make Pipecleaner recreations of more than just kaiju. So there's that right there. And the final thing I wanted to show you is the photos I took when I was making the Ultimasaurus, you know, the making of the Ultimasaurus, because I actually did forget to show you that in the beginning of the video. So here are the pictures showing you the making of the Ultimasaurus. So what do you think? Is the Ultimasaurus your favorite hybrid dinosaur? What other Jurassic Park dinosaur or prehistoric creatures do you want to see being recreated in Pipecleaners? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video to help my channel grow. As always, life finds a way, and I'll see you in the next video.